Massive crypto FUD hits the markets, and one stablecoin might lose 85% of its customer base. This is your Altcoin Buzz news. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody Buffington. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we drop our latest content. Follow us on Twitter at AltcoinBuzzIO, and as always, this is not financial advice, and we wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Bitcoin may gain another 50% before seeing a massive sell-off to complete its bear market. In the latest edition of its regular markets newsletter, The Crypto Circular, trading firm QCP Capital delivered a grim warning to those who believe that the crypto winter is over. Despite a widespread suspicion over a choreographed move, Bitcoin has clawed back key trend lines and psychological price points. For QCP, there is still plenty of fuel to send Bitcoin higher, but that does not mean that the bear market overall is done, and they argued that the current upside constitutes a wave 4 for Bitcoin, essentially a bear market relief rally. They said, make no mistake, what we're seeing now in risk markets are characteristics of wave 4s. We are sticking with our views that this bounce is just a wave 4 correction, and we still have a final wave 5 sell-off to go. The extension we are currently seeing so far in 2023 falls in the parameters of wave 4, even if it has broken some near-term technical levels to the upside, thereby increasing bullish momentum. Since Bitcoin has already corrected almost 20% from the recent macro lows, two remaining price targets are now in play, 27,100 and 31,850. Technically, until these levels are broken, wave 4 is still in play, and the final wave 5 for these markets that break the lows should not be ruled out. While it remains a brutal bear market in crypto, Nansen's analysis of on-chain data highlights how risk-taking traders are participating in the New Year's pump, especially when it comes to SHIB. Over the past 7 days, the Shiba Inu token has been the favorite purchase among newly funded crypto wallets. SHIBA was sent to over 12,000 fresh wallets, making it the most common non-stablecoin asset to appear in their balances. According to Nansen, those wallets saw 56 million in SHIB inflows over that period. Meme coin SHIB is up over 6% in the past 24 hours as traders digest this week's news of Shiba Inu-themed Layer 2. Their upcoming Layer 2 network, Shibarium, will soon join Ethereum-based blockchains such as Arbitrum and Optimism, looking to solve the problems of scalability, speed, and expense. While Ethereum has risen 27% against the US dollar in the last 2 weeks, the network's average and median-sized gas fees have increased by more than 50%. On the first day of 2023, the average fee to spend Ether was around $2.93 per transfer, but today the average cost is 54% higher at $4.52 per transfer. Ethereum Layer 2 networks have gone through an explosive growth phase over the past couple of months, a trend that is set to continue in 2023. Polygon leads the pack with over 313,000 daily active users as of January 17th, a metric that has spiked to over 600,000 daily active users in early January. That's a 30% increase in activity since the beginning of October, resulting in nearly $55,000 worth of daily fees for Polygon. Optimism has seen an even faster growth with a 190% gain in daily active users over the past 3 months. This resulted in daily network fees of $119,000, a gain of almost 140% since the beginning of the year. Arbitrum 1 currently has 41,700 daily active users, an increase of around 40% over the past 3 months. Daily fees on the network are just over 40,000. Trader Joe, a decentralized exchange on the Avalanche blockchain, has announced plans to bolster the utility of its native governance token Joe and other ecosystem tokens. Developers plan to bridge Joe tokens once the DEX is live on the Arbitrum and BNB chain. Joe will be the governance token of those networks, with 1 Joe equal to 1 vote on Trader Joe's governance forums, where holders can propose and decide on strategies or improvements for the platform's future. In addition, Trader Joe plans to provide stakers with shares of trading fees accrued on the DEX through Staked Joe, or SJoe, which is a token given to users who supply Joe to the DEX in return for rewards. Such fee rewards are currently only available on the version 1 of Trader Joe platform, but as part of the version 2 launch expected in February, SJoe stakers will be able to receive a share of trading fees for all chains, including Avalanche, Arbitrum, and Binance. Trader Joe's Liquidity Book, a product that claims to make DEX trading more efficient by reducing slippage and improving capital efficiency, will also be rolled out in the launch in February. A governance proposal put forward by a member of the Ethereum name service ENS DAO suggests liquidating 10,000 Ether to cover operating costs over the next 2 years. ENS is a decentralized domain protocol that recorded 2.8 million domain registrations in 2022. The draft proposal, which was submitted on January 18th, is now being discussed among the ENS community. The DAO's treasury currently holds over 40,000 ETH and 2.46 million USDC. The sale of 10,000 ETH would generate a minimum of $13 million in the USDC stablecoin. The proposal stated, while ENS generates protocol revenue in ETH, having so much exposure to a single volatile asset places the DAO in a vulnerable position. The U.S. Justice Department and Treasury Department have charged Bitzlato Ltd. With money laundering and arrested its founder in Miami yesterday. Bitzlato is a Hong Kong-based platform that has been effectively shut down, and the founder, Anatoly Legedimov, was taken into U.S. custody. Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco said at the press conference yesterday that these moves will stop Bitzlato from catering to criminals tied to Russia. She outlined the coordinated enforcement actions, which also included the FBI, the French authorities, and the U.S. Treasury Department, saying they disrupted a busy corner of this criminal ecosystem. This little-known cryptocurrency exchange offered peer-to-peer services and hosted wallets of criminals buying and selling illegal goods, according to the Justice Department. It involved $700 million in direct and indirect transfers in the last several years. The company played a key role in handling illicit transactions for ransomware actors in Russia, including those connected to the Russian government. The crackdown against Bitzlato was the most significant U.S. action against a crypto criminal network to date. The company, whose servers have been seized, was also tied to routine transactions with the Russian-based Hydra market, a darknet market targeted by U.S. authorities last year. Monaco said the Hydra Bitzlato crypto crime access is now shut down. Also on Wednesday, the operators of Bitzlato announced on Telegram that the exchange had suffered a hacking attack. They told users that withdrawals have been suspended indefinitely and asked them to refrain from sending coins to the platform until the issue is resolved. It also sought to assure customers in a second message that their assets were not lost, stating, "For all victims, we guarantee a refund." Binance CEO CZ told an audience at the World Economic Forum's annual meeting yesterday that those in the crypto industry should focus on the fundamentals of crypto technology rather than getting distracted by the money in the sector. When the tide recedes, all the hype goes away, and it's the fundamentals that matter. Zhao said, "In our industry, we are so close to the money, so many people get distracted by that, and that's all they focus on." 2023 is proving to be a great beginning for Binance, as it recently obtained regulatory approval in Sweden on January 11th. Now, according to an official announcement, the global exchange has been granted a virtual asset provider license in Poland. Binance's country manager for Poland also noted that the company is fully compliant with Polish standards and that the company is focusing on successfully migrating users to the Polish entity, developing local operations, and recruiting local talent. Binance now has regulatory approval in several EU member states, including France, Italy, Lithuania, Spain, Cyprus, Sweden, and now Poland. Decentralized finance giant MakerDao's community is currently voting on keeping Gemini's GUSD stablecoin as part of its reserve. The ongoing vote is testing confidence in Gemini, the Winklevoss-founded exchange that has been swept up in recent crypto contagion. Voters are casting votes whether to keep the GUSD ceiling at its current 500 million, to decrease it to 100 million, or to zero. Currently, 69% of the votes favor keeping GUSD ceiling intact at 500 million, while 31% voted for dropping GUSD to zero. Currently, MakerDao holds $489 million of GUSD in its PEG stability module facility, which acts as a reserve system with $7 billion of assets to back its DAI stablecoin's value and price pegged to the dollar. The voting comes as Gemini, the issuer of GUSD, is under pressure after halting withdrawals from its yield-bearing product called Gemini Earn, and because of its lawsuit by the top U.S. securities regulator. Currently, MakerDao holds 85% of all GUSD in circulation, making Gemini's stablecoin overwhelmingly reliant on its relationship with MakerDao. Additionally, concerns loom around GUSD's value being partially backed by cash held at Silvergate Capital, the embattled crypto-friendly bank that has suffered in the fallout from last year's various crypto debacles. The bank's shares lost 88% of their value in the past year on the New York Stock Exchange. What do you guys think? Will GUSD survive if MakerDao dumps it and Gemini continues to face liquidity issues? That's it for your Altcoin Buzz news update. I'm your host, Cody Buffington. Thanks for watching.